This question is looking at calculating an interval that is much longer than a film. And instead of telling you the length here, you've got the start time and the end time, and you have to try and work out how long the event was. So Bob and Patrick were having a sleepover. Patrick went round to Bob's house at 6:30 p.m. He left the next day at 10:15 a.m. So first of all, because this is a bit more complex, I'm just going to highlight our times here and the fact that he's leaving the next day. So we know that we've got to go past midnight here to get into the next day. I'm going to look with our timeline first, and then we'll use our clock to check it. Okay, I'm going to go right along the bottom this time so that we've got some space. We arrive at 6:30 p.m. Now I'm going to get us up to the next hour first. So I'm going to add 30 minutes to get us up to 7 o'clock. Then I'm going to get us to midnight. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hours. Then we need to get to 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, that's an easy jump, really easy, because we're just going to have 10 hours. And then right at the end here, that's going to take us till 10 o'clock. We're going to need 15 minutes to take us to 10:15. To work out how long Patrick was round at Bob's, all we need to do is then add all of these times up. Well, we've got 10 add 5 is 15 hours. And then we've got 30 add 15 minutes, which is 45 minutes. So we've got 15 hours and 45 minutes. Let's have a check on our clock and see if we get the same answer. Let's turn on our tracking. So we've got 6:30 in the evening here, and we're going to go all the way round until we get to 10:15 a.m. the next day. Ready? We can go quite quickly here because it keeps track for us with the little green counter as we're going round. So that's 6 a.m, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I'm going to slow down. There's 10 o'clock, 15 hours. And we can see there, if we come back on the pen for a moment, we've got 45 minutes. 15 hours and 45 minutes, the same as we worked out with our number line. Woody and Buzz get left behind at Pizza Planet at 17:45, so that's 5:45 in the evening, or 5:45. They don't get rescued until the next day at 14:55, or 5 to 3. How long were they gone for? Pause and have a go. Let's have a look with the number line first. Down along the bottom, we are at 5:45 just now. And that means there's 15 minutes to go until we get to the next hour, which will be 6 o'clock. Here you can see it on the clock. That will get us up to 6 o'clock. Then we're going to jump all the way until the 2 o'clock the next day. So we're going to jump first to midnight, and that's an easy 6 hours. We know 6 add 6 is going to give you 12. So 6 hours will get us to midnight. And then we need to get until 2 o'clock the next day. Now here, 24-hour time is actually much easier because it tells us that we're needing to be 14 hours after 12. So we know here we're going to add 14 hours. And that will get us till 14 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we've got 55 minutes left to add still. Add 55 minutes. And that will get us to 14:55. Now, just like before, we're going to want to add things together. So here we've got, I'm just going to change the colour so that you can see what I'm doing. We've got 6 hours and 14 hours. We're going to add them together. 6 add 14 is 20. So we've got 20 hours so far. And then we've got our minutes to deal with. Our 55 minutes here and our 15 minutes here. Now, if we add 55, add 15, we're going to end up with 70 minutes. Some of you will have spotted already that that means we need to break this down into hours and minutes, because we're working with hours over here and we want a time that says so many hours and so many minutes. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour, so we're going to end up with 1 hour and then 10 minutes left over. Okay, can you see how that 70 would be split into 60 minutes for the hour here and 10 minutes left over here? Our final step then is going to be to put all of this together. And that last step is really easy because we're looking at 20 add 1 is 21 hours. And then we've got 10 minutes left. Bit wonky there. So how long were they gone for? They were gone for 21 hours and 10 minutes. So almost a full day. We can use the clock to check. Let's pop our overlay on. Right, it's 5:45 in the evening, or 17:45. We're going to go all the way round to midnight first of all. There we go, there's our midnight. And then we're going to keep going until we get to 2:55 in the afternoon. So this is still in the morning. So we need to get all the way round to midday again. Look, there we go, there's midday. And then we're coming all the way round to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then keep going until we get round to 2:55 p.m. And hopefully you can see that we've got our 21 hours, that's how many full rotations of the clock we've done, and we've got our 5-10 minutes, and that agrees with our number line here, 21 hours and 10 minutes they've been gone.